about Remire Village from some of the knights. It's certainly troubling. If it's a contagion, we at Garrick Mock should be on the lookout as well. Your words are oddly persuasive, Professor, even if they're not exactly based on anything.
That's because I'm the silent protagonist. I have amazing protagonist powers.
I get it.
Remire Village is in Empire territory, but it's still relatively close to the monastery. Oh, but you know all about that, don't you? The story goes that it was in Remire Village that Alois found you.
Okay, this goes to Linhardt. And we're gonna have to talk to him one more time anyway once we start the quest with Shamir and Catherine.
Really?
Professor. How are you feeling, Professor? You look rather ill, if you don't mind my saying so. Are you sick? If so, I would urge you not to push yourself too hard. Take some rest. Just my natural talent, nothing out of the ordinary. Enough wit.
This
now.
guy.
You should lie down.
Yeah, whatever. What do you have to say? Apprehensive about Remire. We all are. Get in line. Where has Tomas gone? I wonder.
You there!
Yes, this is a place of mysteriousness. I have awareness of how much difference every part of the world is. In a place alike to this place, you can imagine the goddess of Fodlan truly existing. At times I miss those places in Bridget. At times, I am missing those places so painfully.
Aww. Poor homesick Petra. Okay, let's save so we get the right answers. Oh, whoops. What do you think makes a great mercenary? Normally I would say the wisdom not to work harder than the pay demands, but I know she wants to hear this one. Never been very good at arithmetic, but I can see how it would be a great skill to have negotiating with merchants. How do I make it easier to learn? Ask a friend to instruct you. I've slept almost everywhere in this monastery, but lately I've been wanting to try sleeping outdoors. Do you know somewhere I could sleep under the stars? I want to say this one, just because it would be hilarious. But I know he wants this one. There we go.
During the Red Wolf Moon, wild monsters make ready for the winter to come, stirring more than at any other time of the year. You were off for Remire Village, isn't that right? Watch your step on that journey. May the goddess protect all of you.
Alright. Fruit preserves, those belong to Mercedes. Very definitely. Let's do one upgrade. Reason skills, let's go.
You're all set. See you again soon.
What is it? I'm in the middle of my daily duties. I assume you know by now that the four saints are all-important figures in the teachings of Seros. Still, I have a particular fondness for Saint Sethlene. I have something to ask of you.
Yeah, just between us, many students have disappeared recently. What do you mean, just between us? That is something that should be an official investigation. This is a school after all. I mean, it's a military academy, but still. Let's just keep it between us is not a thing they should be saying there. Anyway, I would probably wanted to have some instruction with him. How many people do I actually have that I can use for the faculty night mixer? I wanted to take Catherine and Shamir. Flane and Raphael. Hanuman and Lysithia, and the rest I don't need to pair up. What are we looking like in terms of goals? I need to remember to give Dorothea her item. Okay, so let's say we're gonna have 4 dinners. So I definitely need to... I'm gonna get some instruction from him. Just because I can.
What is I still?
Perfect. Thank you. Let's get that axe rank.
Oh, goodness. Is something the matter, Professor? You look a little pale. Please be careful. It's so easy to catch a cold this time of year.
Alright.
Hello.
You do not look well. Are you sure you aren't coming down with a cold or some other ailment? Please, visit a doctor before your situation worsens. I suppose the infirmary is also an option. Though when I went there the other day, I was unable to receive medical guidance, as Professor Manuela was drunk and fast asleep on the floor.
See, this is why I'm saying the alcohol is Manuela's biggest problem, because when you're getting so drunk you can no longer do your job, that is a problem. Like, yes, alcoholism is an addiction and it's something serious that should be looked into, but she should not be having her job anymore.
I could use
I know it's inappropriate to write love letters to someone in her position, but I can't help feel the way I feel. It may only inconvenience her, but could you deliver this? Yeah. This one goes to Rhea. And after you deliver it, the guy that you got it from is actually like, you delivered it? Oh my god, I'm just gonna find a hole to crawl under now. So, we're just gonna get this out of the way right now. Give her that letter, and then we're gonna come back whenever we have finished the quest for Sedef as well. Because we are gonna have to come back there a couple of times.
It would half a year.
Gifts, there we go. Boom. How are we looking on the support with Rhea, by the way? Still B. Okay. Too bad. Still C, sorry. I want that B support. Okay, moving on. If I can, please, thank you. Paying our respects at the grave. Oh, balance scale. This belongs to Anna, who I don't think we need to motivate right now. No, she already has motivation. Cool. This belongs to Sylvain.
I'm sorry to ask this of you, but I would deeply appreciate it if you would promise to keep my association with Edelgard to yourself. It is a complicated history, what she and I share.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry, Dimitri. Everything will be okay.
Professor, tell me, is this about Ramire? There are more villagers acting strangely today than yesterday. Knights have been dispatched, yet the underlying cause is as yet unclear. And the most anyone can do is stand back and watch. It is most distressing. Professor, what do you think about all this?
Here's actually another instance where you can lose support points if you choose punishment from the goddess. Gilbert gets very, very angry with you.
should strengthen the guards. If you visit the village, Professor, please take care.
I thought we might make it through last month in peace. But no, another incident just had to arise, didn't it? If only this debacle had to do with crests, why, I'd have gone and dealt with it in an instant. Professor, I've been watching your class activities, and I wondered if you might desire my help.
You mean you've been watching my class demolish yours in the Battle of the Eagle and the Lion, and now you want in on this. Got it.
Just say the word, and I'll pitch in. Of course, I have to be truthful. It's all just a ploy to make it easier to research your crest. Feel free to call on me anytime. I'll be happy to lend a hand. And then you can help out with my class, too. It's a joke, Professor. I'd never put a burden on you, a first-year teacher.
All right. We've got Hanuman. The problem with Hanuman is there is no really good masterclass for male mages. So you can put him into Warlock if you are fine with staying in an advanced class. Otherwise, one thing that you can do, which is actually really hilarious, is putting him into Bow Knight and giving him a magic bow. And the hilarious part about this is that some of the Bow Knight animations have the knight jumping out of the saddle and doing like almost like a backflip, which is hilarious when you watch 60-plus-year-old Hanuman do it. So we're actually gonna go for that. We're actually gonna teach him. We're actually gonna make him a Bow Knight, just because we can. And he is strong in riding and bows, so you're gonna get there pretty damn fast. Do I want instruction from either one of them? I probably do. What's my ranks? What do I need in reason if I want to recruit Linhart and Lawrence? Magic, reason rank C, and if I bring them to B support, that would be magic rank D. Okay, well, one more reason instruction, let's go.
I thought if only...
Faculty training, reason, done.
The glory of progress.
Perfect. Oh no, wait, actually, I can also get reason from Rhea. Let's save that for Rhea. Let's save reason for Rhea and let's instead get axe from Gilbert. And although shouldn't I be able to gain support between Gilbert and Annette when I have meals with them? I'll double check. If we don't get support from having meals with Annette and Gilbert, then we're just gonna get instruction from him. Yeah. The Book of Christological Mysteries. A book introducing some obscure theories about crests. Someone with a passion for that topic might want this. I'm not entirely sure which of the original Fire Emblem games this refers to, but it does refer to, I think it's Mystery of the Emblem is the game that it refers to.
Professor, what have you got there? That's, my goodness, that is just what I've been looking for. I can offer nothing more than this, but I do ask that you consider trading with me. I am in your debt, Professor.
So, the Tome of Comely Saints in Japanese is something more like genealogy of comely saints or genealogy of holy people, and it refers to genealogy of the Holy War. Also considered one of the best Fire Emblem games.
Of the 4 or 5 years since I started here, this is certainly the busiest.
It was 4. I've been here 5.
Ah, what's a year here or there? Don't be petty now, Shamir.
You count your enemies the same way.
If I take care of them quickly, what does it matter how many there are? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to ignore you, Professor.
As you were saying, it's been a busy year. There never seemed to be enough hands for the work.
That reminds me. Do you have that thing? If you do, we want it.
Want? No, we need it. Give it to me, not her.
Hey now, I'm the one who brought it up. We may be friends, but that's just rude. Hey you, do me a favor.
Alright.
It was full. You can't.
If I
As you that want.
Hey now,
I have a favor to ask.
Alright. So the bonuses for these two is pretty much the same, except one gives you a steel sword and one gives you a steel bow. Neither of which we really need, so it doesn't really matter. And this student is the one that gives you the Code of Conduct quest. If you are playing as female Byleth, this student will be female. If you're playing as male Byleth, this student will be male.
I hope you're up for a challenge.
You've been getting along really well, almost too well with all the students lately. Friendships between teachers and students is wholly unacceptable. We will hear you defend your actions in a tournament. I have not seen anything about non-fraternization rules in here. We're not in the army. Please.
Congratulations on winning the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Did you get a special reward? I certainly feel like I earned a special reward. Don't you, Professor? I was afraid you might say that. I do wish you dote on me just a bit more.
Okay, I'm gonna be nice to you and I'm gonna give you back your poster of Manuela. There you go.
How did you know I lost this? Thank you for bringing it back to me.
That's enough doting, we're leaving. Goodbye.
Okay.
I'd better start praying. Well, you're a monk. You should be praying a lot, my lady. Alright, let's move on. Any items here? Oh, yes, there. Thank you. That belongs to Constance.
Hello there. Hey there.
Next month ought to be fun. About that, my dude. The reason why he's saying next month ought to be fun is when there's a grand ball being held. The month is going to be fun until like the last 4 days, and then it's all gonna go to shit.
A moment, please.
Also, next month is the month where we're gonna have like 2 hours of fishing. God help us. It's gotten colder outside. I would not know because the monastery has not changed its appearance.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, except that Tomas departed the monastery and has yet to return. Consider that reported. He's been gone for periods of time before and has always returned, so I'm not too worried. Still, I wonder what in the world he's doing out there.
A treatise on etiquette, that belongs to Lawrence. So I should probably give that back as soon as possible to help recruit him.
You know, Professor, the tournament fish, and the meal we indulged in after the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? Why, all of the food I've eaten in this monastery has been absolutely delectable. Every last bite of it.
Food really is the only thing you think about, huh?
Hardly. I think about all sorts of things.
Oh, like tomorrow's menu, for instance?
Ouch.
I have a request.
My father has been curious about your competence as a fighter. Okay, we'll play with Hausfrau Darius. Just not right now. We're gonna leave that for when we actually have 3 battle points per day. Carrots, carrots, wow, a lot of carrots. Let's have a look at our tea schedule. Teas per month, let me go. We have Linhard and Marianne Lavender, okay. And then we're gonna need next month Crescent Moon, Albany and Berry. And Chamomile, so we're actually set for teas, which is good. That means we can spend some more stuff on smithing materials.
This one, yes? I think this one, yes? This one, yes? I think 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 this one, yes?
Let's get 15.
I think. Return soon, please.
Don't want to go completely overboard. We already checked out the battalions, and I think... Wait, normally it would be
What do you require?
this month where we already get new battalions, or next month? I don't fully remember. These are all unlocked because we have...
Farewell.
because we have New Game Plus, so...
Hey, Professor, I'd love to catch... Hey!
I'm a bit hesitant about buying anything there.
Hello.
Old map of Enbar, that belongs to Flane. That belongs to Alois.
I'm worried about Remire. That affliction is a little too mysterious for my liking. I'm pretty sure it's not normal. Then what could it be?
We'll figure it out, Ash, don't worry.
I'm going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait and see. I didn't catch a single fish last month. But this month, oh, this month.
How bad do you have to be at fish to not catch a single fish all month?
That's exactly what Captain Gerald said. You're going with the captain to investigate Remire Village soon, aren't you? It feels like so long ago that you two came here.
Hey, wait a minute. What you've got there, isn't that... Please, could you let me have that? Here, I'll give you this in return. Fantastic! Thanks, Professor. You have no idea how happy this makes me.
I mean, considering that it's essentially like a for-women version of Playboy, yeah, you can have it. Fire Amulet. Obviously, Fire Emblem.
I know you figure medicine and magical healing are two ways to do the same thing, but it's way deeper than that. Medicine is all about preventing infection and suppressing symptoms with, well, medicine. That's probably obvious. But magical healing is focused on closing up wounds faster, raising a body's vital energy. Stuff like that.
All right.
Hello, Professor. I know that look in your eye. You want to ask me a favor. You want me to help out with your class, right? You just say the word, and I'll help however I can. Don't worry about it. You're just starting out as a teacher, right?
I kicked your ass last month. I kicked your entire class's ass last month. I don't need your help.
It's only natural for those of us with more experience to help the younger generation.
I just want to make sure I don't have to kill you in chapter 18 to something else. I don't remember exactly. You're welcome, by the way, Manuela. Oh, and I should probably give her an item to motivate her. Let's see, I think we have all of her items. Wellness herbs, yeah. Here's your anti-alcohol medication. There you go. Enjoy. I think you need it. We're going to do some gardening as usual.
Professor, did you see that my father came by during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? He left soon after, but I saw him talking to Edelgard first. I wonder what they could have to talk about. I guess that would make sense. He is the Minister of Military Affairs, after all. Still,
yeah.
I could have sworn those two didn't get along.
That's gonna be relevant later.
Hey.
Oh, there's a... What is that? Oh, the missing student poster. Okay. Alright, let's check in on whoever is up here. Oh, Marianne.
Well, good day, Professor. Well then, I should go.
Okay. Weird. We're gonna have to talk to her one more time anyway for part of the quest, actually. And who gets the Fire Emblem? I think it is... Mercedes? Or was it Cyril? One of those two gets the Fire Emblem item that we just got. Cyril. Okay. Let's continue with this quest for a moment before I forget about it.